Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. It's good to see you all. In today's video, I'll be doing a follow-up on my online dating video, which I did and shared my personal experiences. Most of you sent me questions in my inbox, and also some of you left questions in the comments. I'll be answering these questions, so sit tight for more. One of the major questions I received was, which online dating site would I recommend? I want to start by saying that online dating sites are all almost the same, okay? Those that I tried were Badu, High Five, afrointroductions, and one Christian dating site. I can't really remember the name. It was a long time ago. So the one that I stayed longer on was the Afro introductions. So that is what I can recommend because that was what worked for me. There are a chunk of questions to answer. Even when filling the application form, there are a chunk of questions that you have to answer. So when you get onto Afro introduction, what I realized was it is easy to know if someone is serious or not just by looking at their profile, because the profile requires you to put a lot of answers to questions there. So those who are not there for a good reason would only just leave the questions blank without giving any answers, okay? But someone who is really serious, you would see the person answer most of the questions, at least 80% or 70% of the questions the person answers them. Just a few that doesn't really matter and maybe private that the person might keep until you get to meet the person in person. So the online dating site that personally I would recommend is Afro Introductions, because it has worked for me, because I've been there, and it's easy. You get to chat with the people, you get to message, you get to see people's profiles. It was this when I was dating, they were not having an app, but now they have an app. So you have to kind of download the app and install it on your phone, then start the registration process. Another question I got was, do I have to pay to be on this dating sites? What I want to clarify here is, if you want to pay and you can afford, please make the payment. And then when you make the payment, it allows you a lot of opportunities. You're able to do a lot more. One, you can be able to message someone if you are a paying member. Paying members are platinum members or gold members, but the general members are the standard members. These are people who do not pay to be on the platform. So you can be on the platform and not pay, you will still meet someone. Meaning that you who is a standard member who is not paying, you don't go chatting or trying so hard to talk with people who are also standard members, because they are not paying, you are not paying. You can see each other's chats, you can see each other's conversation. So whoever is paying might be a platinum, meaning you see the button to be blue, or gold member, the button there would be gold color. So this indicates that these people are paying. So if you want to initiate a conversation with someone, look at someone who is a paying member and send conversations or exchange messages with the person. The payment, I do not know how much is charged now because I've not been on the app. I've not tried to go back on the app because I don't need anything there anymore. But what I want to clarify is, you would need a MasterCard or a Visa card, which allows you to like make purchases, international purchases, okay? So when you have this card, all you need to do is follow the prompt, put in your card details, and then you make the purchase. Another question that I have here says, which dating app or website did you meet your husband? You didn't really mention it. Okay, as I said, I met my husband on Afro Introductions. He was on and I was on as well. He was a gold member and I was a standard member at the time. So meaning he was paying and I was not paying. All right. Another person here said, please do a video telling us how we can be able to know and believe that our partners are real, not faking, and if they truly love us before meeting them physically. Wow. This is a multiple question. You just can't know if the person really loves you until you meet in person. That is it. What I would advise is this: look out for things about the person that makes you feel he is the right person. Or if you are a man, Look at the person's behavior, character, what you've read about her on her profile, how she presents herself, the conversations you've been having. How authentic do you feel this person is? If you feel the person is authentic about 80%, 70%, then I would encourage you to meet, because it's worth it. All right. But if you have been chatting with this person today, this, tomorrow, that, you keep asking the same question in different ways and she gives answers to you in different, completely different answers, then you should know that this is not a real person. Okay, so I would advise that you can't really know fully if this person truly truly loves you until you meet each other. When you meet people in person, you take it step by step. But online dating platforms are just like the initial opportunity to just get to meet someone. When you meet the person online and then you begin to have conversations, there you begin to develop the likiness for the person. When you develop the likiness for the person, you now take it to a step further where you take the decision. I feel this person is authentic, I want to meet him. I feel this person is authentic, I want to meet her. So you might even meet someone online, and just after a couple of weeks and a couple of months, you realize, no, this is not working. So simply put, when you meet someone online and you do not feel a sense of authenticity, you don't feel any connection with the person, what the person is asking for, you just can't fulfill, please don't waste your time. Just move on to the next person. That is why the dating apps have the opportunity for you to block a person. It's just like Facebook. When somebody is a nuisance, what do? You block the person and then you move on to the next. All right, what you can do to know whether the person is fake is looking out for red flags. These red flags are real. Okay, you see them even when the person is chatting you or messaging, or you are doing video calls, or whatever level you are in your online dating. You can know through these red flags that this person is serious or not serious, or real or not real. Okay, so if you have not watched my video on red flags to look out for when dating online, I'm linking it up here. Please take a look at it, watch it, and then it will guide you to know who is fake and who is a potential. I also did another video which is green lights that he is real. So I'm linking it here. These are just signs that you see and know that, oh, this person might be authentic. It will really unearth some of the good qualities that you look out for in a man when you have just met the person online. Okay, there is another question here that says, how old is your hubby? All right, so let me address this one. My husband is now about 52 years old and I'm getting to 35. So I met him when he was in his late 40s. So when I was dating online, I had a huge age range because personally, I love mature people. I feel like guys that I dated who were my age, they were just disappointing. Most of them were just looking for fun, some of them looking for pleasure, and I didn't have time at the moment. So when I decided to start dating online, I had strict age issue. I was like, I'm not going to waste my time with someone who is my age and is now looking for a lady to have fun with, or a lady to just waste her time. I just went there with an open mind, with also an open range of age. So I wrote there, I wanted to meet someone from 30 years old to 50. That's what I gave myself, 30 to 50. That was the range I put there. In the sense that you might meet someone who might be a little older than you, but then this is the person that embodies the characteristics you are looking for in your spouse. What characteristics are you looking for in your husband, or what characteristics are you looking for in a wife? All right, so that was what I went there for. So do not limit yourself. Okay, another person says, help me please, is asking payment method. I don't have a card. Well, if you do not have a card, there is no way you can make payments, as I mentioned earlier. So you have to have a Visa card or a MasterCard, okay, that allows you to make international purchases. That is the only way that you can be able to make payments. I don't think there is any other way, unless they have a PayPal, unless PayPal works there as well. I don't know, because it's been a long time I went there and I didn't even pay. So it might either work with PayPal or with a MasterCard or Visa card. That's how I know that you can purchase services or anything online. Okay, another one is here. It says some of them read and no response while they don't reply. It got to a point I deleted the app and reopened. I got a guy from Netherlands and we get going. He said he needs a sexual relationship that would lead to marriage someday. I'm kind of confused. My sister, don't be confused about this because this person has actually gone straight forward to tell you what he's looking for. He's looking for a sexual relationship that would one day lead to marriage. So if you are looking for a relationship that would lead to marriage, which is you are not looking forward to starting sexual relationship with him. You want to get to know him first, okay, and better before if sex happens somewhere along the line, like okay. But if you have Christian values, which means that marriage before sex, then I'm sorry, this is not the person for you. You just have to move on because he's looking for something else. Now the question is, if you meet this person in person and you become sexual, what is the probability that he would stay in your life? You don't know. So you have to take things quite slowly, get to know the person, get to fall in love after you have met in person. I mean, get to fall in love when you meet in person. Then you take it gradually to the point where you decide this is what you want. But there are people out there who are just looking for sex. But they would mention the marriage components just to get your attention and to get you stuck at one point without moving on because they want you for themselves. All right, they want you for their personal gain. So be very smart when you meet such people. When somebody makes a statement or says what he's looking for and begin to follow up on that with behavior, attitude, comments, and as your conversation continues, you should be smart to know if he is real or not. I'll be doing a video on what to write on your profile to attract the right person, so be looking out for that video and I hope it would help you. Okay, lovely. So this brings me to the end of my video. Today is just answering questions on my previous video, how we met online, our love story, and does online dating works. I just want you to know online dating works if you put in the work, if you put in the efforts. But you also have to be very careful so you don't fall in the wrong hands. I'll be sharing more on online dating in the subsequent videos, so be on the lookout. If this video has benefited you in a way, then I welcome you to subscribe to this channel and join this amazing family. And don't forget to click on the notification bell so that anytime a new video is up, you will be notified. Thank you all so much for your time and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.